So I know that the invitation for tonight's event talked about honoring me and Hank for our work with the All-Stars, but the honor really is truly ours to be here to celebrate and promote the great work that the All-Stars is doing in New York and my home state of New Jersey, Dallas, and many other communities around the country, as you've heard. At the outset, certainly I want to thank very much my mentor, colleague, friend, as he just reminded us, for over 30 years, Michael Price. Thank you so much, Michael, for making this event the success that it is. And I want to thank my colleagues. I don't usually get standing ovations at work, so this is a special occasion. From Franklin and Fiduciary Trust as well, and many from California, and DJ Ivani, our ex-Franklin colleague who even came tonight as well. So thank you all for your support. And it's really our pleasure to be able, as you heard, to introduce some of the All-Stars young people to our offices and to learn about the world of stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. It's really a lot of fun for us as well. So many of us tonight here really are very lucky in many respects. Yes, we've worked hard in our personal and professional lives. We've been motivated to succeed in our various endeavors, and we've probably all gotten our share of breaks along the way. But we've had the chance to be successful because of some basic tools and opportunities that we've been provided in our lives. What All-Stars is doing in an amazingly successful way is to give young people many of these basic building blocks, to let them be dynamic, productive, forward-thinking members of our society, to introduce them to parts of our world that they have little connection to the impenetrable business environment, or a world where they just don't feel confident interacting with people who look a little bit different from them, or a world where men and women wearing police uniforms are viewed with suspicion. All-Stars is about breaking down those barriers that can trap these people their whole lives. I think we would all agree that the cycle of poverty, poor education, difficult family situations, and struggling economic circumstances, particularly in many of our urban environments, has presented a seemingly intractable problem for decades. Lots of smart, well-intentioned people and significant resources have been devoted to trying to solve these issues, and some progress has been made. But as a society, we have failed to make enough progress. All-Stars is not a panacea for all these problems, but my experience with this group has convinced me that it is one of the best things we have going to really turn the tide of these efforts. And I'm convinced that we are producing tangible results in getting society moving in the right direction on these critical issues. Many of you are quite familiar with our program, and you've learned more tonight, and you don't need to push to learn about what we do and support what we do. But for those of you who, even after tonight, aren't all that familiar, I urge you to do a little more digging about what after-school development can add to a young person's efforts to break out of that vicious cycle. See what a summer internship in an office can do for someone who has had no exposure to that environment. Watch a Cops and Kids video, a little bit of what we saw tonight, to understand about breaking down other kinds of barriers and what we can accomplish and affect the lives of all of those who live and work in those communities. The challenges we have are enormous. There is no magic bullet. But programs like the All-Stars give us hope that with our support, we are changing lives and our society. It's the right thing to do. It's incredibly gratifying to be part of the solution. And ultimately, every single one of us will benefit from the difference we can make. Thank you all very much.